Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Destiny, and in this series, I'm going to be discussing Whispers from God. This is episode 2, and in this episode, we are going to be talking about losing faith. You know, life be lifing. And it's so easy to lose faith when everything seems to be crashing down or going wrong or going unplanned according to your own agenda. You can begin losing faith. What I want to remind everyone today is that your blessing is right around the corner. Sometimes we have no clue how a problem is going to get solved. We can rack our brains all day long about all the possibilities that we think could happen. But God knows things that we don't know. God can move mountains. He can put out fires. He can crush barriers, break barriers. God does the undoable, you know? And so, for me recently, I had a situation where I had some new expenses in the budget, and then my car started messing up. I got that fixed, then it started messing up again, and my son's birthday came up. It was like all of this stuff that like costs money, and I'm just like, Lord, this is a lot, and I don't really know how I'm going to take care of all of this stuff. And this time around, there was this, for me, I had like an irregular calmness. I was really worried. I cried. If you know me, I'm a crier. So I was like really sad one day, and I just felt all of my emotions. I let myself, I've been practicing letting myself feel all of the things. And so whatever comes up, I practice releasing it. And so crying and frustration and sadness and all of that came up, and I felt it all. And I just had an attitude of like, God, I don't know how I'm going to pay for all of these different things. God, you know my heart, you know my situation, but I can't worry about it. I had somebody asking me like, so what are you going to do? So what are you going to do? And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I literally don't have the answer to that. And it was a bit frustrating because it made me feel like I should be raking my brain trying to find an answer. Now, I'm not saying that you should not, be putting in work, because you should. Faith without works is dead. But I just was having a day where I needed to feel all of my feelings first before I began strategically planning, because it's hard to plan and think logically when your emotions are all over the place. And so I had that day. I let myself have that day. And then the next day, I woke up, and I'm not going to say like I immediately felt better, but all of my problems weren't at the forefront of my mind, which is kind of different for me because when things are going left, it's like all I can think about. And so I just went about my day. My plan was to work as much today as I possibly can, make as much money as I possibly can, take as least breaks. And so I just followed that game plan for today. And midway through, I went to the grocery store, because I was hungry and I needed some lunch. And so I was going to buy some food, and I was going to buy some fried food. And I'm like, no, it's going to come out better if I cook the food. So I went to the store, bought my fish, got my seasonings. I had looked up a new recipe, so I was like excited to try that. Checked out, looked at my receipt and my account, checked my account, and when I say I was like, I paid for my stuff and then I checked my account, I was like, wait, what? Wait, this is wrong. Because I had just checked my account the previous day. And so then I was just like flabbergasted. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just go to the car and recheck my account in the car. Like, this is probably a mistake. And I rechecked my account and it wasn't a mistake. Like, just a random, really big deposit that is going to help me with all of the things that I was stressed out about financially. Let's backtrack. Right before I checked out, because there was somebody in front of me in line. So right before I checked out, there was a thought that went through my mind, and it was like, I actually feel good today. I remember saying to myself, like, I don't feel sad right now. And that made me feel happy. And then it was like right after I said, I don't feel sad right now, that's when the transaction happened. That's when I checked my account. And that's when I saw that blessing. And all I can tell y'all is God is so good. God is so good. When you are waiting on the blessing, when you are anticipating the blessing, when you need the blessing like yesterday, God is going to deliver it to you. And He's going to deliver that blessing to you in a way that you weren't even accounting for. Like, it's going to be in an avenue that you wasn't even breaking your mind thinking that this is where the blessing could possibly come from. Like, I feel like when we waiting on the blessing, okay, God might bless me through my job. He might have my mom throw me a couple dollars. Like, we think of all of these different ways, and it's not just not monetary wise, but that's just a situation that I was in recently. I just needed a financial blessing. And I just feel so good. I feel so proud of the way that I handled my worry and my sadness. I allowed myself to feel all the feelings. I have faith that God is going to make everything work out for me. And I did say that out loud to my friend. They were like, we need to figure out like how this problem is going to get solved. And I was like, I have no answers. All I can do is what I know to do, putting in the work and, do what I need to do, handle my business and hope for the best and pray for the best. And God is going to work out the rest. That's literally what I said. And then the next day I check my account and I received that blessing, and I just thank God so much. I thank him for strengthening my faith in him. I thank him for emotional maturity. And I just pray that you all receive a blessing that you have been waiting for. I pray that you receive healing, or friendship, whatever it is that you have been asking God for. Keep faith, continue praying to him, because he hears us when nobody else hears us. Lean on him. Allow for stillness to happen in your life so that you can hear God's whisper. I hope that you all enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to comment down below any whispers that you recently had from God, any downloads he has recently given you. Subscribe to the channel and turn your notification bells on so that you can be notified about upcoming episodes. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day. Bye.